Hey guys, and you're welcome to Check My Guns. My name is Carl, and this video is going to be totally different than the rest of my channel. And that's because of the great opportunity I was given to be part of the official campaign for the CZ600 series of bolt-action rifles. So, let's check it out! So this is the CZ600 trail. As I said, I was part of the CZ campaign for it. You can find a video over here with me, and I had a lot of time to think about this rifle, to carry it around, to shoot with it. So yeah, I must say that this is a great little thing. It's just accurate as it should be. It's lightweight and it just looks so damn cool. Many people ask me what's the real purpose for a rifle like this. Well, depends. Do you really need a purpose to justify this rifle in front of your wife, or I don't know. Yeah, well, there are many different guys who can use it for different things. Like, for example, I can imagine long time hiking. You go for 3 days into the woods, you wanna get yourself some bushmeat. So you just grab that instead of the proper hunting rifle, because you're more focused on walking than shooting. Or you're just flying in a helicopter over the Alaska and you want to have this behind your back seat just in a case you would need to survive. So yeah, there are many different ways how I would justify this to my wife. But for me, it's just perfect toy, perfect gun to use for fun, and also for hunting of small game. So here we have all of the CZ600s, the Alpha, Ergo, Range, Lux and the Trail. So now you definitely see that the Trail is something else than the rest of it. And now look at the gun as it looks. It's really light, very light, just to be compact. So you're able to carry it around during the photo shooting and film shooting for the CZ. We walked a lot around, and I was pretty happy that I had to carry just this and not, for example, the Range with a heavy barrel. So yeah, very lightweight gun. If you wonder how it looks with a proper 30 round magazine, well, this is it. It's even more sexy, right? So for now they're coming in 223 caliber and 7.62 by 39, and we will see what sort of calibers will come in the future. A lot of people are asking about the 308. I'm not sure if it's gonna come in 308. Everything must be redesigned to be bigger. Definitely, this is the short action receiver. So yeah, you just cannot accommodate that in this rifle. So let's look at the controls. All right, let's look at the CZ600 Trail in more detailed way. So if I start from the back, so here is the rubberized butt plate of the CZ600 Trail. It's on telescopic stock with a cheek piece here, which is attached to these two rails on the side. So how do you pull the telescopic stock out is that you need to press this button on the top, where the CZ600, the standard, for example, Alpha, Ergo or Range, they have a safety here, but the safety moved down here, and it's the same actually lever as it is on a CZ brand 2. So you press that and you pull it out. Yeah, so this is the full length. Here you have the notches, so you can stop it in different positions. But I don't really think that anyone would use that, because then it's pretty damn short like that. But yeah, well, there are different people around the world, so maybe someone would be happy to have it a bit shorter. So here's the QD attachment for a sling, for example. If we look at the grip, you have the little hidden spot here, so you can put, for example, I don't know, boar snake there or something. The grip has a replaceable back straps. It's AR style grip, so you can put any different AR grip there. As I said, the safety is from CZ brand 2, and of course if I cock the rifle, now it's on safe, now it's on fire. If I cock the rifle, here's the indication that it's being cocked, the red dot. So now I know that it's being cocked, and I cannot put the bolt in any other position when I'm on safety. So if I release the safety now, I can operate with it. If I'm on safety and I want to safely unload my gun, there's this button. It's a plastic, so I press that, and now I can still do it and being on a safe. This button actually works also in order to get the bolt out, and that's the bolt itself. It's again slightly different, or actually, yeah, slightly different than the rest of the CZ family. If we look inside, then we see there's this pin. So you just, with this button, you push the pin down, and that releases the bolt, because the pin is guiding the bolt here in this rail. So yeah, that's what controls the bolt, and that's actually why it's so smooth to operate with this rifle. So I press that down. You cannot simply push it in. You need to press the button down, and now it's there and again and working. If I take the bolt out, again, I need to press that, release it, and if you look at the bolt, it's different shape than the normal CZ600. It has a different bolt knob. It's a honey dipper style. It has this cutout along it. That's because this is the only CZ600 that accepts the Stanag magazines. The rest of the CZ600s have their own magazines, so that's why this is there. And there are 3 lock-in locks, which is also different than the rest of CZ600, where there are 6 lock-in locks, actually 3 rows, with each having 2. So yeah, trail is definitely something different than the rest. And of course the bolt is locking into the barrel, not just in the receiver. Receiver is made out of alloy, aluminum, anodized. There's the finish on it, and we're coming with inbuilt rail. So the rail is part of the receiver already. The lower part is made out of polymer strengthened with fiberglass. Here's the button to release the mag. On the other side, of course, there's another button, so it's ambidextrous. The same with safety lever. And if we look from the bottom, here we see that as on the other CZ600, there is a control. So you just put Allen key, a little tiny Allen key there, and you can switch in between 4 positions of the trigger pull. So it's with CZ600 trail, it starts somewhere around 800 or 900 grams weight on a trigger, and it goes up each time by 250 grams. So yeah, with the 4th position, you get 800 with 750, 1500, 1600 grams, something like that. So yeah, you can switch in between that. That's the same thing with the rest of the CZ600s, except the rest of the CZ600, they start on 600 grams, not 800 or 900, because here is the double stage trigger also. Yeah, so here's aluminum forend with M-lock system. You see that this one is chambered in 223 with a twist 127, and the thread at the very end is 15 by 1, so you can put a silencer on that. So yeah, that's it basically. The good thing about this rifle, another good thing, is that you can easily change the caliber of the rifle, as with the rest of the CZ600s. Let's look at this now. All right, so here we have the other side. As I said, here's the chickpeas, here's the ambidextrous safety as on the other side, here's the mag release. All is there, CZ600. Here we see there are 2 screws and little dots above it. The dots are indicating which screw you should untie or release first and which second. So first this one, second that one. Then there are these little screws here inside. They are the same diameter, so basically with one torque, one key, one bit, you can unscrew also all of these, and that's how you take out the barrel. This is for the forend and this is for the barrel. So you untie or unscrew these 2 screws, take out the barrel, and you put the different one there, tie these 2 screws again, and that's it. That's all you do with the barrel. With the bolt, it's a bit more difficult. So if you look here from the bottom, here's the pictogram showing you to unlock it this way. So that's what I do. I take it out with the firing pin and everything. I'll put it here, and now just push this. This is actually the ejector, you see? So if you push that up and now put it down, this is the bolt nut. This is what locks into the barrel. This is what you need to change if you want to change the caliber of your rifle. So you need to change the barrel and change the bolt nut, and you're ready to go. And of course, if you need to change the magazine. But for example, if I want to go from 223 to 300 blackout, I need to change only the barrel, which is pretty cool. And you have to also be aware of the size of the bolt itself. You cannot expect that you put a 308 barrel there and 308 nut that this would work. Obviously it won't. So you can change the caliber, but according to the size of the gun itself, like according to the size of the receiver. So if I wanna put it back, I need to find this little dot, and now I just push on the plastic cover down and turn it like this to align it with the cutout here on the bottom of the bolt. So let's put it back, and that's it. Well, if you look at the bolts from CZ600, this is the bolt from the CZ600 range and the CZ600 trail. There are definitely big differences in between them. As I said, the normal bolt is just round, doesn't have these cutouts in it. The nut here is also different. It has 6 locking locks in 3, so 2 in each row. Around it here are only 3. And actually the CZ600 is not a push feed nor the Moser style bolt action rifle, but still it has a control feeding. So once you push the cartridge in, it slips underneath this extractor and this bolt nut head and goes inside the rifle. Once you pull it out, it doesn't just jump out, but it's held by the bolt until it hits the ejector here, which ejects it to the side. So yeah, that's the same thing here. But yeah, the disassembly works the same way of the bolt. The bolt itself works the same way, it's just different. Okay guys, so first I want to show you some control feeding with the gun. So if I put the mag there and close it, take out the bolt, and I take out the round, it just not gonna, pop out. I can control it, I can move it forward and back until I hit the ejector at the very end. So that's what's gonna eject the round out. So now let's go for some shooting. Yeah, for some people this might be too slow, so you can always go for the old British technique without putting your hand on the grip and firing with some other finger. Well, there are still people who would rather take AR instead of this, but look at that. It's just simple bolt action rifle and I love it. It's a CZ600 trail and I hope you liked the video. If you did, press like and subscribe, and also don't forget to check out my other accounts on Instagram, on Facebook, and we will see each other next time.